Welcome to Crocozuna Productions. Made it to the finals and lost. How to handle this?
Coaching young Kenshi is one of the most difficult things to do, especially after a tournament when the results weren't exactly what they were looking for. To be able to show them things is so difficult at times. Some days, you have their full attention. Even then, that attention span is limited. Some days, they just don't want to be there. Days like that, we just do some drills, fight, go home. In this video, we'll go over two examples of where the young Kenshi did very well up until the finals where they fell just a little bit short. Nowadays, a lot of people say you can't be negative with them. I agree with this, but what is the definition of negative? Is telling a young Kenshi, hey, that wasn't your best performance. It was a good performance, but not your best. I don't feel that's negative. I feel that's encouraging. To also tell them in the context of kendo, why were you attacking from so far? Why did you have that shot selection? Asking them those things I don't feel is negative at all. The key here is to do better the next time. And in order to do better the next time, we can't just dwell on the positives.
So Anton makes his way to the finals of the U12 division at the Michigan Cup last fall. Opens up strong, attacks first as he's always instructed to do. The only problem is he did it a little bit prematurely from distance. That's something that will be addressed later. Good spirit right here. Not really looking. Again, these are U12s. I tell him to keep his distance, and sometimes he listens a little bit too well. He throws a decent man, but he does so from too far. Almost got caught on that Kaishido there, but going from so far is actually what saved him. He's letting the opponent impose will a little bit. Another thing that I will address. He's either really good at making it his tempo or just sitting back and allowing the tempo to take over. Good attack there. Gets careless. It's okay. Very common for this age group to get hit like that. Go for a hit, turn around, get hit. Almost gets hit again. Always tell him not to rush into those retaliatory attacks after getting scored on. Circling, doing well. Doesn't throw a very good attack. Throws a do without looking. Almost gets caught again on the turnaround. Threw a good attack there, but just suddenly stops. Follow through, follow through. Another thing that we're going to have to work on. He does it well, just not very consistently. Actually hear my voice in the background cheering him on. Does rely on that do a little too much. Especially since he does throw a good man. Unfortunately, time runs out. Falls short, but gets his second place.
After falling short in the finals, I don't believe is the time to actually go over some technical aspects, more focused on actual Shiai aspects or tournament aspects. Another thing that you can tell them is, where was your spirit? You can ask them in question form. That's okay. I don't feel that's negative at all. All they have to make sure to do is put whatever setback behind them and keep moving forward. Your job is to ensure that they do so and they're equipped with the proper knowledge to be able to move on.
So this is Taichi Matsura, or Crocozuna Jr. This is at the Garden State Youth Championships in New Jersey. 14-15-year-old division. He performed really well to make to the finals. He's in white. Pretty dynamic opening. I tend to let kids like this play. I know COVID rules, but this kind of spoils a good finals. Honestly, I love watching this age group. Contrary to what a lot of people say, I think this is the more pure form of kendo. They're not really thinking, just doing. Taichi does tend to block a lot. He's very good at it, but I keep telling him he should make something of it. That kote was close. Looks like he thought it was too. Goes to the well again. I think because of his blocking, the other kid is going for his Gyakudo a lot. Another premature wakare. Sorry, I shouldn't be criticizing any refereeing in these videos, but can't help it. Didn't snap his wrist much. Again, dependent on his blocking. Here he's losing sense of distance a little bit. Action slows down a bit. Still trying to capitalize on Taichi's blocking. Not a bad tactic, really. He retaliates with a do of his own. Doesn't work. So two things I would address is the blocking and the distance. Needless to say, I wasn't too happy with that call, but it is what it is. Now, things deteriorate, becomes a slugfest. Pretty normal after a point is scored. And time runs out. He didn't fight poorly, but
At the end of the day, though, making the finals is a great accomplishment, and they need to know that. Make sure that the young Kenshi understand that what they accomplished is a big deal. They did great, and even so, we'll continue to build on it and do better next time.